Live from the home of Hunter and Brittany Jones, through the miracle of technology, we come to you across the nation, out of the gorgeous and prestigious South Hills of Missoula, Montana, with an Oktoberfest Special internet video program. Tonight! I apologize, I said that kind of cavalcade of stars, entertainers, and old friends join us in the Jones Daylight Basement. It is god-awfully dark out right now, featuring tales of danger and cross-country travel by rail from Mandy Tippett, with live reenactment by the Oktoberfest Special theatrical troupe. A visit from our gracious host, Hunter Jones, that's me, with a preview of our tonight Oktoberfest festivities, which is actually tonight. Did I say that? I did not. And did somebody say show? Dinosaurs explained by Deanna Middleton. Plus a surprise musical guest and menagerie of domestic animals. When I said animals, I meant animals. What's going on with the sound? As always, on the snare drum, it's Colin Jones. And now, just down from San Bernardino, with a glint in his eye and a ton to overdress, your host for this hour of enchantment, Mr. Jack Pedersen.
Is this mine? Is this it?
That's
right.
you.
Well, it's great to be back in Missoula. Can I say that? It's the Garden City, and do we love Missoula? That's right. Yeah. That's what I thought. I do want to, of course, first thank our hosts. That's the Joneses. That's Hunter and Brittany. Thanks so much for having us this evening. I think we're all glad to be here. I'd like to start, if I can, with some corny monologue jokes. Actually, I've just got the one, but I came up with it myself, and I'd like you to humor me. Michael Jackson's album Scream came out today. Did we know that?
No.
Yeah, that's right. New album from Michael Jackson. That's right, folks. And critics are already saying it's the best album released this year by anyone who died in 2008. So, no, I know it wasn't. Yeah. Well, that's all I really had time to think of as far as jokes go, and I don't want to tell a bad one, so we'll stop there while we're behind. Why don't we say hello to our fine studio audience here and the technical staff? They're behind the camera right now.
Hello, technical staff and studio audience.
Hey. What's up?
Hey, he's the one.
Hi.
Back to you.
That'll be me. I'm on mic 1 there. Thank you.
Mic 3 is still hot.
That's perfect. How are we doing? We doing okay there, Colin?
Good.
All right, good. We're all doing good. That's good. Well, an interesting weekend so far, I think. No question about that. It's a hot crowd. It's a hot crowd tonight. No question.
Look at my titties.
I forgot to mention all the exciting guests we have coming up, but Hunter, you were so kind. In the text there, we forgot to mention that the announcer is Hunter Jones, our host. Thank you, Hunter. And
You're welcome.
How was your week, Hunter?
Oh, standard.
Yeah, I know how that goes.
Standard at best.
Yeah. Colin, you got some kind of promotion recently, I understand. It says here on the card.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, good. I saw it on my LinkedIn, but then I tried to sign into LinkedIn to give you like a thumbs up or
It's always
something.
hard to find that password.
Yeah, I didn't know my password, so I didn't.
It's so hard
Yeah.
to thank everybody involved. Tom, thank you.
Yeah.
So thank you.
Well, I think, before we go any further, we have some telegrams here from abroad. Tanner Marine sent in a note. He was sorry he couldn't be here. Says here that he was busy bird dogging chicks. What it says here. Anyway, thanks anyway, Tanner. I'm sorry you couldn't be here, but I understand you do get busy. Here's one from. No, I'm kidding. I don't actually have another one. Why don't I tell you what we do? What we're gonna do now is we're gonna throw to commercial and music. When we come back, we're gonna have Mandy Tippett. She's gonna describe her railroad adventure across the United States, and to reenact that, hopefully, we'll have a couple of game players to lend some color to the festivities. So. Do stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Do stay tuned.
And then cut the mics and turn up the music. We'll be with you throughout the evening.
I love that girl.
And we're back. Thanks for joining us here on the Oktoberfest Internet Video Special. I'm Jack Peterson, your host. For those of you who don't know me, I say host. I'm really the master of ceremonies for this portion of the evening. It's really, as always, it's Hunter and Brittany Jones who are the host and hostess with the mostest. Am I right? Yeah. Okay. Now, our first guest this evening, I hope you'll all give her a warm welcome, and remember that she came further than anyone to be here at this Oktoberfest. It's from Ohio. Whoa. She's young, she's personable. Please welcome Miss Mandy Tippett. Oh, Mandy. Long time no see.
Yeah.
How are you?
Pretty good.
Good. Now, we're going to pretend that we haven't been hanging out for the last, day or so. Mm-hmm. Almost fully one day since I saw you first.
Yep.
You just came in on the train, I understand.
Yeah. Beginning of the week, yeah.
Tell us about that, Mandy. By God, on the train from Ohio.
From Ohio, yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you came in from when did you get on?
I got on at like 4:40 in the morning in Sandusky, Ohio.
Okay.
Sandusky,
All right, a lot of Sanduskians here tonight, I know, but can we keep it? All right. So you got in Sandusky, Ohio. Did you sleep the night before, or did you just all-nighter?
No, I slept the night before, and I my dad drove me up to the stop, so I slept on the way there.
Okay. Oh, on the way to, okay.
On the way to, it's like a 2-hour drive to Sandusky from where I'm at, so.
Okay. For those of us who don't know, where do you live?
Columbus, Ohio.
Okay. Which is in the southeastern part of the state.
The center of the state.
That's what I thought. Right. And Columbus is the state capital.
Yes.
Yes! All right.
Got one. Yay!
And you drove to Sandusky because there's no Amtrak stop in Columbus.
Correct.
Okay. Now, once you get on that train at 4:40 in Sandusky, Ohio, excuse me, sorry about that. What happens next? Right to bed or?
No, I slept for a little bit longer, and then the people right next to me were quite loud, so I couldn't sleep very much.
Oh, they were.
Yes, they were having a good old time, pouring themselves some Bloody Marys.
Oh, okay.
And
okay.
yeah, they had a lot of fun.
Okay, so sort of a PG-13 thing, but wasn't an NC-17 kind of thing.
No. But
okay.
they were.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just having some fun on the train. But it was their first ride on the train too, so they were kind of chatting up everyone in there.
Including yourself?
No.
Oh, they didn't.
I kind of stayed to
Sorry
myself,
about that, man.
put some headphones in, and was like, "You guys do your own thing. I'm gonna sit over here."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you have the 2 chairs to yourself?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yes.
Nice. Which I've ridden a train before, so I know that's important. But for those who don't know, those watching at home maybe who haven't ridden a train, it's kind of a lazy boy,
Yeah.
isn't it? It's
yeah.
more. It's much more than a.
You recline more than an airliner seat. It's actually
Yeah.
bigger than an airliner seat, and you get a footrest. Like I'm short, so I couldn't touch the seat in front of me, but
Oh, that must be nice.
I feel like even you would have some leg room.
Yeah. No, I've always been very comfortable on the train.
Yeah.
So there you are in Sandusky, Ohio. Got some noisy neighbors.
They
but
weren't horrible, but
okay.
yeah.
And,
They're having
you
fun.
start chugging west. Now, did anything? Well, first of all, before I ask if there were any interesting stories, and we may even have a little reenactment here in the room for the benefit of our studio audience and again the home audience across the nation. But I was asked a question from the audience: where do you poop?
So each train in the base, on the Chicago to here train, the Empire Builder.
Yeah.
You ride on the top, and on the lower level are the bathrooms and kind of storage for luggage. And there were like 3 or 4 bathrooms in the bottom of each car.
Okay.
It is quite interesting though, because you feel more movement on the bottom. So when you're going to the bathroom, you're like, whoa, I'm actually moving more. It's a little weird.
The train trip was how long? 2. Train trip was
2 days.
2 days.
Yeah.
So 4:45 a.m. on what'd you say, Friday?
I don't
Something like
remember.
that.
Something like that, yeah.
Until
And then I got in at like 2 in Chicago. No, that doesn't seem right. No, it was like 10 o'clock in the morning or something like that in Chicago. And then I left at like 2 o'clock in the afternoon from Chicago all the way to Whitefish.
a little layover, and then
Yeah. And then
then 2 in the morning. Sorry, 2 in the afternoon.
To the
All
next
overnight.
day, I got in at like 9:30 at night.
Okay, so a day and a half for
On
that
the,
second leg.
the second leg, yeah.
Well, that sounds like I always wonder what kind of characters one meets riding the train, and maybe this is a good time to introduce the Oktoberfest Special players. That'd be, I think, Mr. Hunter Jones. You're gonna have to set down the mic, probably.
Yeah.
To reenact in a sort of a charades. Where's a good? Camera 1. Where should he be? We're good here. Okay. Here's a good one. And then can we have a volunteer from the audience? Diana. There she is. Okay. And Diana Nettleton, all the way here from the other side of town. So we were just saying. You meet some interesting characters on the train. Okay. Let's have. Should we maybe Hunter will play Mandy? No, Diana will play Mandy.
I don't know that I need to be in this story necessarily.
Oh,
There are other
really?
people, yeah.
Okay. So you guys maybe just interpret as you feel, and Mandy will tell us the kind of characters that she met while on the train. Go ahead, take it away.
Well, there were a couple people ahead of me in the train that, as one girl came up from the observation deck and said that she had met a lady that was on oxygen and like wanted to hang out with her the entire time and wanted to hang out with her and everything like that, and she felt really awkward with like the way she was all of a sudden clingy and like new person. And then, like, maybe 4 hours later, we were at a stop, and I heard her come up and discuss the fact that the lady was out of oxygen.
Oh, we're out of oxygen.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it apparently was not a concern at that point. And then I'm just jumping to conclusions, but a couple stops later, we
Jumped in.
we sat for a good half hour at a stop. I don't know what happened, but all of a sudden we had a new conductor that was very, very adamant of he was very adamant about, if you do this on my train, I will kick you off. You do this on my train, I will kick you off. Don't do this. This is a family train. It was
he came and made an announcement.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He was all of a sudden real serious. I was
very welcoming.
I was and every other conductor had been like, "Welcome to the train. Here's the dining car. Here's this," and he was like, "I will kick you off my train." I was like, "Okay, something happened. I don't know what happened." But sorry, I don't know how you're acting now.
So the old lady
I don't
died?
I don't
No,
know.
didn't die.
I don't think she died.
Okay.
I think they would have said something, and I would have seen
No, they
EMTs.
wouldn't.
I didn't see any paramedics or anything like that. But
Okay.
apparently she ran out of oxygen.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so it sounds bad.
Yeah, sounds bad.
How did you say? Let's pretend mealtime comes along. You go to the dining car.
I did not do the dining car
Not at
because my schedule was really messed up. So I had eaten every time right before they called for the dining car.
I see.
But,
Just munching on potato chips and
Yeah. Well, and they had burgers and pizza and stuff like that I could get at the cafe. So.
yeah. Well, I tell you what. This is all. What we're gonna do is we're gonna take a little break.
Okay.
When we come back, more with Mandy Tippett, and stay tuned. If that dog is awake, what we're going to do is we're going to have a little dog trick here on the. I think it. It knows a trick, right? Okay. Stay tuned. Hunter Jones and his pooch will be back to perform a trick, and more with Mandy Tippett after this. Thank you. Got the mics? Do you have anything more for the actors?
You gotta say we're losing her.
Yeah, we're still at 1.
No, I think we're at half.
Baby's into running round, hanging with the crowd. Put your business in the street and talking out loud. Saying about all this and that, how much you done spend. I swear she must believe it's all heaven sent. Hey boy, you better bring that chick around. To the sad old truth, the dirty low down. I wonder taught her how to talk like that. I wonder. Give her that big idea. Nothing you can't handle, nothing you ain't got. Put your money on the table and drive it off the lot. Turn on that old love light, turn a maybe to a yes. The same old schoolboy game that got you into that mess. Hey son, you better bring that chick on back around.
Yes.
To the sad old truth, the dirty low down. I wonder. Put those kind of ideas in your head, baby. I wonder. Out the street.
Come on down. Come on back down to us.
Moving low.
And you're my producer, right? What? You're supposed to be giving me the signals when it goes. Hey, we're live and we're back. We're back. It's the Oktoberfest Internet Video Special. I'm Jack. That's Mandy. You remember Mandy. and we're here in the daylight basement of Hunter and Brittany Jones. Thank God the landlord isn't in town this week. Am I right? Yeah. That's only a joke. This is an owned property, not a rented property. I don't know how you say that. Now, before we bring out our next guest and his canine companions, I'd like to ask you one more thing about the train. Did you have any? I heard before backstage during the commercial break that you'd maybe received some untoward solicitation.
Oh.
Yeah. So go on.
Well, I was invited back to a sleeper car. But
What?
There you go.
I was invited back to a sleeper car, but on trains, what happens in the sleeper car stays in the sleeper car.
No!
Whoa!
What?
Okay.
Manny!
Well, okay. This is a family program, so we're going to just have to leave it there, I suppose. But thank you, Mandy. Now, our next guest is our host this evening, and so often he's 30 years old, but doesn't look a day over 29. He has a dog, and I think he's just the tops. So why don't we all give a warm welcome to Mr. Hunter Jones.
That's my dog.
Hey, see you on the shirt.
Yeah, always good to be on the show.
Thank you.
Glad you
Right
noticed
here.
me.
You know Mandy?
Get out of the way. Get out of the way.
Have a sit.
Yeah.
Hunter, good to see you.
Yeah, always good to be back on this show.
Thanks for joining us.
Always good to be back on this show. Is everybody hearing me okay?
Okay. Well, boy, this Oktoberfest, originally we were talking about doing this show last night and sort of a preview of what we can expect from the Oktoberfest. But now that it's almost over, what can we expect to have happened tonight?
Jack, I couldn't thank you more for having me on here. We had a great night. We really did. The guys played real well out there today, and I'm happy. I'm real happy with their performance. Beers were drank real fast. They were drank fast in it. Yeah.
Yeah, no.
You were saying.
You made those beers, if I'm not mistaken.
Sorry?
Can we?
Sure as shucks did. Sure as shucks.
Yeah, okay.
Sure as shucks.
How long have you been making beer?
I think I was counting back. the other day. We were doing a quick little tally amongst friends of ours. I think we got 4.5 years. Yeah. And did you? Everybody else is pointing at.
Okay. Now, Hunter. 4.5 years. 4.5 years making beers here in Missoula. Not the whole time. You were in Seattle first, and you came back to Missoula.
Correct.
And have you learned something in that time? Anything surprise you about the making of beer? That
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
And what would that be, Hunter?
So for me, it's more about the experience.
Than the actual drinking of the beer?
A lot
because
of people,
I'm just the opposite.
A lot of
for me.
They're about drinking the beer. And for me, it's the aroma of the beer. It's the experience with.
Oh.
We have It's the beer. The show must go on. I think.
It must. I think maybe Justin's leading us.
And.
Oh no! It's one of these mics.
Good beer. Back to that break.
Yeah. We're gonna. Should we take just a quick commercial break? We're gonna sort a few things out, and we'll be back in just 30 seconds. Right after this. So please stay tuned and bear with us. Such a nice time here, isn't it? Isn't it a lovely evening More to come. So much more fun we're going to have in just a minute.
If you can hear us.
Second most. I'd say second most. We're back. You are tuned into the Oktoberfest Special. We had a few technical difficulties there, but I think we're all sorted out. Hunter, you were saying you are an employee of the United States government, weren't you?
Right.
Yes.
That is right.
I thought so. A contractor.
For the government.
Contractor.
Just for the government.
Okay.
No
Do you
job title at all.
do you carry a weapon in that capacity?
Yeah.
Okay.
My language.
Yes. What were we talking about right before we took that little break? Did you learn anything? I don't know.
That's right.
Yeah. Was there
That's
anything
right.
anything to say about that?
We were talking about beer. You know, you learn
Yeah.
a lot from beer. Drinking it, you don't learn as much as you do as crafting it.
Brewing it is more.
For me,
interesting
it's been a treat. I think for our listeners out there, there's a lot of them. I think that
most of them would probably enjoy it.
they probably had they probably had a beer
Beer.
or two of
That's
mine.
right.
And for those who haven't, come on by.
You're missing out.
South Hills.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's an experience. I enjoy it quite a bit. I think there's a lot to learn. There's a lot to learn.
Sorry, we're getting some strange signals from backstage, but we'll deal with that during the next pause for a commercial. A little tribute.
Oh.
I think they want a little tribute.
Oh.
That mean anything to you? No. All right, I tell you what we do now.
I left my
I
beer over
understand.
I know.
Oh, there
I
it
see
is.
it. I see it from my.
Why don't you go grab that beer? And while you do, you have, if I'm not mistaken, you've brought with you a little diggity dog.
A dog and
Have
a
you
pony
not?
show, if you will.
Yes.
Yeah.
I can't believe it. I am excited. I am thrilled because I myself do not have a dog. I didn't grow up with dogs. I'm not too familiar. So, I see you put this one under sedation, but I think. But I think that this diggity dog. Are we? Can we see the? Is the camera ready to view the dog? We got the dog. Hunter, what kind of dog is this?
This is a Bernese Mountain Dog, folks.
And it's
out there listening. Very tame. Very
Need the mic.
tame. We're gonna need the mic.
Mm-hmm.
Very tame dog here, Jack. One of those linebackers. You always have a good production out of.
Okay, this is a Burmese mountain dog.
Bernese, but
Bernese.
throw an M in
With an
there
N.
if you like.
Wait, so Bernese?
Bernese.
I really didn't know that. For years I've been saying
treat for
Burmese.
you.
Thank you.
Good
Alright,
to
what
learn. Don't eat it.
Okay.
Olive, would you do us all a favor?
This dog has a name. Is this a male or female?
This is a female
Female
Bernese Mountain Dog.
Bernese mountain dog.
Yes.
Okay.
And normally well behaved. In the camera, maybe not.
Little camera shot.
Olive, you want to come on over here? Yeah, come
There
on
she
over here,
goes.
sweet pea.
This
Yeah. Come on over.
This is Olive.
Wrong way.
Oh, Olive.
Back this way.
Olive.
Back this way, hon. A little too much action for her.
Yeah.
As you can notice, the tail is wagging. She's a little bit nervous.
Okay.
But anyhow,
Now,
hon,
there
back
she
in
went.
the
Okay.
get in the cage there. Yeah,
But look at the size of this hound.
yeah.
Is she full grown?
No,
This
that's 10 months in.
This is 10 months.
Yeah.
10 months old. So how big will a dog like that get?
That big, but not too big.
Okay.
She's sitting about waist high. For those of you viewers at home, about waist high. She's a female. I don't have the. Jack, would you hold the mic for me? Okay. She's heavy. She's heavy, and she doesn't pick up quite right, you know. So we're gonna say 70 pounds, largely because she doesn't pick up quite right. But she could get up to 90 or so.
90 pounds?
90, yeah, 90.
Okay. So she'll be coming up a little bit yet still. Or we getting the wrap it up sign?
And
oh my God!
Yeah. Oh, there is a crowd, a stadium activist over here.
What have we over here?
Let's see if follow me, would you, camera? I know this is out of just largely to get a perspective on the size of dog we're dealing with here. My hand, puppy.
Now.
Beautiful.
Oh, and here comes Olive to
What
play.
puppy?
This is
What puppy
this
is
is
that?
Appa.
Looks like. Now, what kind of dog is Appa?
Hi, Mom. Appa's a golden retriever.
A golden retriever. Okay.
That is correct.
And now I've heard of that before. And this is a male or female golden retriever?
He's a male.
He's a male, and Appa will get a little bigger, or is that full grown?
Probably the size of.
Jack, I think we need to let the dog speak for himself.
Okay. Go ahead, Appa. Now that's nice. That's nice. That's real nice. I like that.
Yeah.
So Appa is how old again? What'd you say?
8 weeks.
8 weeks.
8 weeks.
Okay. And it's hard to believe that these are both of the same species, but of course they're not, are they?
Full-grown dogs.
Okay. Or are they? I don't know. What species versus breed? Well, hard to say. Now, does Olive actually know a trick of some kind, and is she willing to perform it?
You know, it really depends on the studio audience that we have with us today.
Uh-huh.
We're gonna see. Olive, watch the puppy. Congratulations, folks.
Whoa!
She did it well. Yep.
Did you see
Yep.
that?
Yeah. That's about all she has in
She
her
didn't
tonight.
take her eyes off her.
No.
That was incredible.
Continues.
I am blown away.
What a good dog.
Well, we're good. I think maybe it's time we take one more. I'm getting the signal. It's time for one more break, and we'll be back to wrap things up after this. There may be music. I don't know. Thanks for tuning in. We'll be right back. Don't go away.
You got that, Susie?
Well, I think it's time to get ready to realize just what I have found.
Jack Peterson. You know Mandy Tippett just down the couch from me. Yeah. You are tuned in to the Oktoberfest Special. We just said good evening to Hunter Jones. He's just outside of earshot in the garage. Olive here with us and still happy. Boy, injuries going on, and wish we could stop the proceedings to find out if she's all right. But we're just gonna have to assume that she is, and we're just gonna on with the show, as they say. Our next guest, if I'm not mistaken, with a great deal to say. She's always a pleasure every time we have her. Please give a warm welcome to Miss Diana Nettleton. Diana Nettleton. Diana, nice to see you. Have a seat. There's the microphone. You know Mandy?
Hi.
Okay.
Hi, Mandy. Hi, I'm Diana.
Okay. Hi Diana, how are you? Sorry about that, a little hot. How are you?
I'm very well. How are you?
Turn that microphone on. There we go. Perfect.
I'm very well. How are you?
Yes, you are. I thought so. I understand you like drinking. Would you
I
like
do.
a little?
I do love a.
Yeah,
I love a good
a
drink.
little beverage. Okay, I thought so.
Thank you. Wow.
Okay. Yeah. Just a little something to take the edge off. Here we are,
Yeah.
live on Facebook. Now, Diana.
Hi, Facebook.
Yes, here she is. Diana, you've recently started a new job, I understand.
Yes,
and
I
I
have.
don't know anything about it.
No.
Briefly, can you tell us what you do?
Well, in the state of Montana,
Uh-huh. That's where we are now.
Yes, thank you.
Here.
Montana is either one of or one of the very few states in the United States
Uh-huh.
where you need a
That's
third.
the U.S. of A.
Yes.
Okay.
Where you need an uninterested third party to garnish wages for someone who owes you a shit of money.
Well, okay, first of all, we're going to object to the language just a little bit. This is a family show,
Sorry.
and we're going to have to go back and
My bad.
edit that for future use. But that's okay.
Yeah.
You were saying, so what you are basically is the third party.
Yes. Well,
Okay.
when a collection agency
Mm-hmm.
really needs, the money from
Uh-huh.
someone who owes them a bunch of money,
Sure.
they have the option to either garnish wages or levy your bank account.
Uh-huh.
In the state of Montana, you have to have a court order to
Uh-huh.
do that. So you have to go to a judge, get the okay from the judge
Uh-huh.
to do that.
I see.
We are the third party that does that, holds the money so that the judge makes sure everything is kosher before the money transfers. You
So
know?
it's some bastard like you. How come I'm broke all the time?
It's not my fault. I'm
It's
the
a
third
joke.
party.
Just a joke, folks.
I'm the third party.
I know. Thank you, Colin. Yeah, I think that's one of those that plays better at.
This really gets me
Yeah.
going.
Yeah.
In the actual way, we are
Mhm.
part of the process that makes it safe
Okay.
for Montana residents. In any other state, some other party can actually just do this.
Oh, interesting. So
they,
there's
they can just go to the company and say, "Hey,
yeah,
garnish these wages. Get me my money."
yeah.
But in the state of Montana, you have to go through a court.
And thank
get
God
the
for
money.
that. How's your love life?
It's all right.
Yeah. Seeing somebody new, I hear. Maybe. Could be.
Maybe.
Maybe. I thought so.
What's his name?
Yeah, come on.
Which one?
Whoa! Which one?
Yeah, which one?
Diana.
We just went up to 5 viewers with that.
Oh, this is exploding. This is unheard of.
Oh no.
Well, I don't know. The first one, I guess. The main one.
There's no
Play-
main one, really.
Player one. I don't know.
Player
Oh.
one. The one that contacts me the most
Uh-huh.
would probably be.
6.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna say the one that contacts me the most is The one that I just run into downtown. It's always fun. No.
Standard indeed.
Yeah, go ahead.
Is it okay?
How many more are
Is
there?
it okay that I'm naming names?
Well, I think
That's
so.
up to you.
Yeah, this is
Did you ask them?
totally
No, I
fine.
did not.
No, I'm sure they won't
It's-
care.
Can you edit this out?
It's
Of
fine.
course, yeah. I mean,
Of course.
yeah.
Whenever I'm in Helena, it's
Uh-huh.
that guy and
Okay, sure.
damn, you know,
Damn. Well,
I
Diane.
have fun.
Okay. I'm sorry. Say that again. What you got a contribution there, Colin? What do you say?
Oh,
Something you'd like to throw in?
There may be a call-in listener. I don't know.
There may be. Oh, are we ready to go to Mr. Jeffrey? Okay. No, I think that'll be.
oh, not about me.
It looks like. Yeah, it looks. We're getting the nod. But let's wrap things up with Diana here. So you've just got boys all over the state and the
Not,
country, and
not
you just,
intentionally.
okay, but it's just sort of
Just kind of
happened that way.
happened, yeah.
Well, it certainly sounds interesting.
Oh, it's fun. It's fun for sure.
Yeah, and these are all single gentlemen.
I would really hope so.
Okay,
Not
and
into that.
in the age range.
A few of them are a few years younger.
Oh, is that so, Diana?
One of them's a few years older.
Okay, well, okay.
They're kind of just,
Hey, no judgments here. We're just curious.
Thank
We're
God.
just curious little kittens, and I think we're all glad we know now where things stand on the good ship SS Diana.
it's always
Aren't
fun.
we all glad to know that?
Always
I
fun.
think
Yes.
so. Okay. Coming up next, I
All
have.
you need to do is ask.
Yeah. Okay. Well, and I'm glad we did, and I'm glad we did in this forum because it saves everyone else the trouble of having to ask themselves.
I guess so, yeah.
Yeah, I think so. So, in conclusion, you got a couple things on the front burner, just socially, relationship wise, and then you got a new career you're just embarking upon,
Which I like a lot.
and I think
I
we
like it a lot.
and you like it a lot,
I do.
and so things are good. It sounds like in Diana's life.
It is. Things are. Actually, I enjoy them a lot.
Well, good. What we're going to do now is we're going to take, I believe we're going to take a phone call
No one brings.
from, is it Sean Jeffrey? It's Sean Jeffrey. You remember our old friend Sean Jeffrey on the line from Colorado? It's from Colorado. Okay. We've got a speakerphone here. All right. Sean.
Yes, how's it going?
Hey, Sean. It's Jack. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic.
Good. Are you enjoying the show?
I am. It's a bit delayed on my end, but
Oh,
it's
okay.
going wonderfully.
You'll want to, I suppose, turn down the volume for now.
Turn down for what?
Turn down for what, says Colin Jones. So how's Colorado? We having a good time out there?
Yeah, Colorado's going good, man. Got some snow, a smidge this week, so the weather is finally starting to kick in.
Whoa. Yeah. Okay. How much is a smidge?
Oh, well, I mean, you can see it on the mountains. Nothing
Okay.
in the actual city.
Right.
But, yeah.
So that's pretty.
Yes, very pretty.
That's pretty. It's very pretty. Yeah. Would you pass that beverage just a little further this way? I think it belongs in Mandy's lap.
That looks like whiskey.
That is whiskey. Yeah.
Ooh, bringing out the big guns.
That's for guest number one. What was I gonna? I'm sorry, got a little distracted there, Sean. So,
good.
having a good night. What'd you get up to this evening?
This evening, not too much. I'm actually just chilling with the gal pal and the dog. Playing
You've
some
got a
games
dog, too.
Earlier today, though, we went to a corgi parade.
Whoa!
What?
And that was quite exciting. Everybody, please always peep my Instagram story, and you can see many videos and photos from that.
For the folks at home, what is your Instagram, hashtag @ ?
I believe it's just at HemoSean, so HEMO and then SEAN.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, the parade was great. However, we had a lady protest the parade today.
What?
Yeah, so essentially she was calling. Can we swear on the show or no?
No, if you can keep it clean, we prefer that. But
PG, okay.
Yeah. Well, PG-13.
She essentially though was calling us turds
Whoa!
for watching the parade instead of flying to Puerto Rico and helping out the poor folks down there.
Really?
Yeah,
well,
I crap you not. It was she asked, "Do you guys care about dogs or people in Puerto Rico?" And 99% of the crowd shouted out both, and then she just didn't know what to do with that and kind of wandered off.
That's nice. Yeah. For those watching, I believe this is recorded. Who knows how long? It's September 30th, 2017.
31st.
30. Oh, it's October 1st. We've crossed the line.
Crossed the threshold.
Right. So
International Dateline.
So we're just in the aftermath of Hurricane Maria. Is that the
Maria?
Yeah, we had the Harvey, Irma, and just a shit. Anyway, Puerto Rico is in bad shape right now, and so that's where this comes from. Because I don't think everybody who's watching this is actually watching it live right now. Probably.
Yeah, I see.
You see what I'm saying here, Sean?
Eyeballs on the Facebook Live.
Okay. Well, anyway, they got off on a little tangent there. So you were at a corgi parade and just a bunch of little dogs walking in a row, huh?
Yeah, it was fantastic. They
Sounds
were
good.
all dressed up. They had a costume contest. Personally, I think the winners for me were there was a couple dressed up as Mario and Princess Peach, and then their two corgis were dressed up as Bowser and Yoshi, and that those folks won my vote today.
I understand. Well, we're gonna have to leave it there, Sean. But I hope you'll join us next time, because I'm getting the sign. We got to wrap it up. You may or may not know, but there is a special lady here who, is in a certain physical condition that she's got to get some rest, if I'm not mistaken. Unless,
yes, I fully understand that.
maybe for a very special treat, she'd be willing to. Do we think? No. I was going to say go into labor here on Facebook Live, but no, I guess not. We'll save that for just a few weeks. Okay.
Next time, tune in.
Hey,
Next time.
we got back up to 4 viewers.
Okay, I don't know if we have any. We're going to take a quick commercial break. We'll be back in just a minute, probably just to wrap things up. Thanks for joining us here
Sounds good,
on,
Jen. Thanks for having me
on the Oktoberfest Special. That's Sean Jeffrey.
Thanks, Sean.
I love the high of the 5, and then we dropped to 3, and then you were like, "We got an announcement to make." It went up to 4.
Hey, wait, look at that. Way to go.
We got anything else? I mean, I don't think we should do anything else. Just anything in conclusion, any closing remarks? Or
I think everybody should just take a kneel and take a drink in front of the camera.
Yeah, I'm down with that.
Diana's
down for that.
Diana's into it.
Yeah.
Apparently, oh wow, lots of messages.
What?
Two of you guys watching it.
What?
Josh.
No! You're kidding.
That phone's powering down.
Do you want me to shut this down?
Shut it down! Shut it down!
No, he already said watching.